Hi, I'm Bruce Burgess. I'm the Development Director of Posterscope Sub-Saharan Africa. I am here to introduce you guys to the world of out-of-home and the way that we see it fitting into the media mix. I've been in the industry for just going on 6 years now, 5 of which have been specialized in the out-of-home space. So out-of-home is the world's oldest communications medium. And what people tend to think it is today is the world of billboards and the roadside space only. So, from 48 sheeters through to bus shelters and roadside building wraps. But when in reality, it actually includes the fully immersive medium of out of home. That includes everything from the roadside space to the retail space to experiential, malls, point of sale, digital screen networks, mobile phones, stunts, samplings, and new ambient medium. So where we need to start with our understanding of this is that we need to recognize that the world is being transformed by technology. Most importantly, the cell phone. So everybody through the ranks, right from 12-year-old girls through to grandparents now, have got some form of phone. And we need to take that into account because what it's done is it's changed the way that people are interacting with media when they are out of their home. And so what they consume, how they consume it in terms of content, where they're consuming it, and how they react to the stimuli that we put out there in the physical space and have a digital response from it. So let me introduce you to the McKinsey Loyalty Loop, which is based on the consumer's path to purchase. So on the left-hand side here, we have the initial consideration set, which is where all consumers start. What we want to do as advertisers is that we want to walk them along that top loop where it says active evaluation to the point, and we want to give them all of the information and persuasion that they need to get to the point where they decide to make the purchase. After that point of purchase, we then need to find a way during that bottom loop to convince the consumer not only about their experience with the product or the service that we've persuaded them to purchase, but that post-purchase persuasion to get them back onto the loyalty loop to go back and make that moment of purchase again, rather than popping out again on the left-hand side where we have to re-persuade them. So to start off with, it's no news to anybody that out-of-home has always been used to generate fame. So to make brands famous, keep them top of mind, and so really just playing that primary function on the active evaluation role, i.e. awareness of the brand. But in the new world of connected media, particularly with the advent of mobile phones, out-of-home can now use to drive search, not only in the online space, but you can also drive interaction via technologies like USSD on the not-so smartphones and GPRS systems. So at the end of the day, what we can do is we can put out-of-home in the right place at the right time to reach the consumer in the right mindset. It's not just about putting a billboard on the side of the road and hoping that you reach the right people in the right mood. It's about understanding what moods are people in during specific parts of their day parts. How can we reach them using out-of-home in those spaces to put the right message in the right place to persuade them to head to that moment of purchase. At the moment of purchase, we can now reach consumers. For example, the digital out-of-home networks in Tusky stores in Kenya are reaching 7 million people per month in that space, right at the point of purchase, that critical moment. And with people being social on their phones now, particularly when they're out and about, from the out-of-home point of view, if we can give consumers experiences in the real world, they'll share them on the digital world for us, therefore increasing our ROI through earned media. At the end of the day, what we find is that out-of-home is becoming more important in the media landscape. Thanks for joining us today on Chapter 10, Out-of-Home. I hope you guys enjoyed it and are excited about the out-of-home space as I am and the new world of out-of-home. And enjoy the rest of the course with the Dentsu Aegis Network Training Academy.